Are you new to collecting comics? Hi, I'm Dominic DiAntonio, Consignment Director here at Goldin Auctions, and here are my top 5 tips for new comic collectors. Number 5, don't worry about the condition. Lower grade books are a perfectly reasonable way to get into collecting comic books. You can't always go out and immediately find a 9.8. Some of the stuff is very hard to find in 9.8. There's just not a lot of it out there, and especially stuff that's coming to market. You know, you might go years without seeing stuff in super high grade. Similar to cards, the older the comic, typically the lower grade is acceptable. I mean, if you have stuff in the Golden Age, getting books in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.0 grade is perfectly acceptable. For Bronze Age books, you can normally squeak out a 9.8 if you're patient. Silver Age is somewhere in the middle. Just buy what you're comfortable with, get the highest grade that you can afford, and if not, you can feel good about buying stuff that's a little bit lower grade. So number 4, the grading companies. There are 2 main companies when it comes to grading your comics and buying comics that are already graded: CGC and CBCS. Both are perfectly viable options when purchasing or getting comic books graded. They both use the same grading standard as well as the same grading scale. So comics are graded on a scale from 0.5 to 10. Typically, your highest grade from either company is going to be a 9.8 that you could reasonably hope to achieve. Number 3, gold, silver, and bronze. And I'm not talking about the Olympic medals. Gold, silver, and bronze symbolizes the 3 main categories of comic collecting. You have some stuff after that, but we're going to focus on gold, silver, and bronze for now. Golden Age comics start typically around 1939 to 1952 to 56. Silver Age is going to be from about 56 to 69. Bronze Age is going to be from about 69 to 79, somewhere in that range. Those 3 ages are where most collectible comic books come from. In the Golden Age, it was really just Batman and Superman, Captain Marvel, and there were a couple other heroes here and there, but a lot of the books were considered pre-hero books or horror-style books. You had a lot of your Archies and books that don't really fit into a specific category, more teen-based stuff. Your Silver Age is really where superheroes took over. So that's where you get Spider-Man, X-Men, the Fantastic Four. All of those superheroes were introduced in the Silver Age and continued well through the Bronze Age into today. The Bronze Age was when you had a continuation from most of the Silver Age storylines. So you had, for instance, in Hulk 181, Wolverine was introduced. You had the new X-Men team introduced in X-Men 94. The ongoing storylines from the Silver Age really were revamped in the Bronze Age, and that's when you get a lot of really good keys. Bronze Age comics in 9.8 are extremely collectible. A lot of the lower grades are very desired as well, especially with some of the more popular books. But Bronze Age 9.8s they're a thing of beauty, and they are very special. Number 2, have a plan. Collecting comic books can be a little bit daunting, but there's a lot of great information out there and a lot of websites you can reference. Before doing anything, I would recommend looking into your favorite superheroes. Make a budget plan. Really plan out what you're trying to accomplish with a comic book collection. There's so many different eras, different superheroes, different grading companies. There's a lot to take in and a lot to learn. Making a plan and really coming up with a budget and knowing what your collecting goals are is really important. And the better you plan and the better you execute your plan, the further you can go in collecting. And number 1, have fun. Collecting comics is a great hobby. There's really great people, there's awesome conventions, there's so many cool things about the hobby that, are similar to, card collecting or a lot of other hobbies, but comics is truly special. It's a very tight-knit community, and there's so many different things you can do. You can collect old stuff, you can collect new stuff. You want to go out and you want to buy what you like. Just buy what you enjoy and you'll never go wrong.